we are previewing Saturday's game at Selhurst Park against Crystal Palace. As normal, we'll have the first period for broadcast, and then I'll kindly ask you to switch off your cameras for the ready press. So I'm sure James or Alex, who would like to start?
James is going to start.
Thank you, Alex.
Hi Marco, how are you?
Hi, good, thank you, buddy.
From a fitness point of view, just Lukic out this weekend or any fresh concerns?
No fresh concerns. It's going to be just Sasha Lukic. As you know, okay, you have other session as well, but until now, and let's hope continue the same way. It's going to be Sasha Lukic out.
And it was an incredible evening on Monday. Has it been difficult to come back down to earth and refocus after winning in the West London derby in such dramatic circumstances?
It's easy. As I said after the match as well, you know what we are doing. Of course, as you said, was a special night. The way we won the game, well deserved to be honest. Clear the best team won the game, but the way we did it, of course, is always more emotional and probably more special for everybody. But day after in the morning, we're here working and preparing the game against Palace. Of course, after the players they have their day off to rest and come back this morning again in fresh again and with the right mindset to prepare the game.
And in terms of points, this is your best start to a season with Fulham. So what are the aspirations now? Would it be a top 10 finish?
As I said, of course, and not hiding ourselves, we want to do better than what we already did in the football club in Premier League. Of course, every single season for us is being like a season to try to do better, to try to improve in all the aspects of the game, to grow the club as well. At the same time, is being our story as well in the football club is to rebuild, because every single season we have been losing key players in our squad. Last season, the last one is probably the best example, because it was not just one, two, was more. The other ones, they were one key player at least that we have been losing every single season, and of course gives you the chance to rebuild, but at the same time you have to be really precise and assertive in the things that we are doing, of course, and I think we did it. And rebuilding again, but trying to improve clear, and of course is to do better than what we did last 2 seasons. Yeah.
It was a stunning performance from Harry Wilson. Of course, he's not started a Premier League match yet, but how hard is he pushing to do that for the first time this season?
He is pushing, definitely. He's pushing, not just because he scored the 2 goals and gave us the 3 points. He had a massive impact in that game, the way he came in, the way, of course, we knew, and all of us, we know him very well. He sliding in a different position, more in the center of the pitch, but he has that capacity to smell the right moments when you go inside the box. He can score goals, and in some moments the game is really important. As I said, not just because he scored twice that he's knocking the door. He's working really hard to get the chance again. It's been tough for me even to leave him out, but the competition is really hard for the positions, and Adam had a very good start of the season, like Alex. He's been one of the best players for us so far, and of course we have Reece Nelson and Harry Wilson. They are working hard to get the chance as well. Of course, Harry can play in different positions as well on the middle there. And the answer direct to you, of course, he's working hard to get the chance from the starting 11. Sooner or later, can be next Saturday, sooner or later he's going to have, because he has the quality to do it. But as I said, the competition is really hard for the positions.
On that note, just how pleased are you with the attacking options you have at the moment? Boosted in the summer, I know you talk about rebuilding the club, but with Reece Nelson and Emil Smith-Rowe, it's a good headache to have as a manager. Yes,
and to be honest, when you sign the players, is always what we want, to improve the squad. I really enjoy to have, is the best way for them to reach different levels and standards, is to have the competitiveness between them is really important. It's something that I promote really inside when we take decisions, inside our training ground every single moment, because it's the way for them to reach and to be better players every single day. And of course they cannot get nothing as a guaranteed, and that is the main thing, and they have to prove every single day in the sessions that they are better than the others. And it's a good headache, as you said. Of course, Emil come for our football club, and they add something different. When you sign him, we knew that he's going to add something different in that pocket position, that something that we are trying to find, a player with that profile, and we did it, and we are really pleased to have him with us. Gives that creativity around the box and the capacity to arrive in certain areas inside the box that we need. And of course, he's being a key player for us. Thank you.
Hi, Marco.
Hi.
James just mentioned your best start to a season. What is making the difference, would you say? Have you tweaked anything?
Okay, another season in this football club, another season with the players. Even if you lost some key ones and some great characters inside our dressing room, Tosin, Tim Rim, player that went to Bayern Munich like João Palhinha as well, and another great character like William. Of course, we are not plus Bobby. I can mention even more, but we're talking about 4 or 5 players that the last few seasons they have been so important in and off the pitch for the football club, and was a big challenge for us to go and to rebuild. Of course, I think we look for the market in a way to sign maturity, Premier League maturity, but to put a little bit some more fresh legs inside as well, that unpredictable things that we need in a squad as well, to have a good mix of players. And as I said, another season, knowing better each other, the players they know better. Of course, they know the ambition that I came every single day to work with them and to demand from them to make them better players. And that's it. I really, of course, we are pleased, but being the most honest possible with us and with ourselves, analyzing ourselves, you should have more points right now, because we deserve more points the way we have been playing. But it is what it is. For many different reasons, we didn't achieve what we deserve, and good moments for us to learn. But yes, it's been the best start. But we want more. Until now, we are pleased with what we did, but I think we have capacities to do more. The reason is, okay, more knowledge about each other. I think we did well in the market last summer. The players with more maturity know better what I demand from them as well. It's a mix of everything.
Crystal Palace up next. I know you don't wish injury on any player, but good to see Eze not on the score sheet. No Adam Wharton either, no Will Hughes. Is it a good time to play them?
Okay, of course, with all of them, they are stronger. Okay, not, and you know how. Myself, not just myself, I think everybody that loves football should enjoy to see Eze on the pitch, because he's a top young player. He's so much quality in everything what he does inside the pitch, and to be honest, I really enjoy, even if he's being in the other side and the opposition side, is so enjoyable to see his quality, the talent that he has to work with, for sure. And of course, for Palace, much better to have him there. And all the others that you mentioned too, of course, he's going to be again a Palace side that wants to get better results. Last week for them was really good, because they won against Palace. They went to Villa and they kept in the Carabao Cup in a tough game away from home against Villa, and they got a draw against Wolves away from home. That means, okay, after a really tough start for them, the last week, even with all these problems and all these injuries, they were able to get points with a great win at home against Tottenham as well. And it's going to be tough. Normal at home, they are really tough to play against. That pressure, the way they play, the way they try to press every time, with the crowd behind them. It's going to be a tough one. And said like to you, they are stronger if they have all the players, like all the teams. They are stronger if they have the best players on the pitch.
You mentioned some great signings for Fulham in the summer, Joachim Andersen, one of those players. Will you get some insight? Will you say, tell me some secrets, please, how Oliver Glasner likes to play?
Okay, you know, today in football you don't have many secrets, really. I think all the stuff that you have in your hands to analyze, and it's easy to find a way and to analyze them and to be clear when the opposition side has a clear idea how to play, and you have to give credits to them. They have a clear idea how they want to play, how they want to defend, how they want to attack, and of course you can analyze. Of course, during the week it's normal to have some speech with conversations with Joaquin about some details, but nothing more. I think it's so clear what they want to do.
You say it's so clear what they want to do. How highly do you rate Oliver Glasner? You've sung his praises before, just saying they're getting better and better under him.
Yes, last season he had a massive impact, massive one. When he came in, they were not in a good moment, and probably was the reason why when you change a manager, normal, because you are not in a good moment. Yeah, but the impact was massive. Huge one, of course, with the two players and Matet in a great moment last season when going to the end of the season with all his end, that's as well. Okay, the boy Wharton as well in the middle. Okay, they had a massive impact in that moment with the new manager. And this season, okay, the idea is there, the things is there. Sometimes when you don't start winning, okay, some lack of confidence in some moments. I think it's part of a long journey that is Premier League. And good results gives you the boost, gives you the confidence to go. I think when I mentioned last week is a good example. First win after a good win away from home and a draw away. And of course, after you can start to build the confidence again and to rebuild the confidence again. They didn't start well, and of course, some lack of confidence. Some normal same games that they should have won, and for some reasons they didn't. And of course, took from them some confidence. Now they are in a better place again, and with the ideas of the manager there. Yes, he had a massive impact on them.
Is it the highest confidence has been here this season so far? Would you say confidence is peaking?
He's in a very good moment. I really believe that even before the last international break, I think we are in a very good moment too. But the results they help always. We had a tough home game and weird game against Villa at home that took from ourselves a little bit the confidence that we are playing, because we, from the beginning of the season, we have been growing as a team. And the reaction at Goodison Park was top level, even if last minute of the game you conceded a late goal. But our performance just showed what we are capable to do it. And after we showed again. Come the two late goals, I know that was a emotional derby, but the way you played all the game, we should be proud of it, because it's not easy to play against a side like Brentford. We all know Brentford, the physicality, the direct, how they have the players, the treat in the attack line every single time. And from the first minute until the last minute, just one team command the game. And it's not easy to play 60-70% of the time in our offensive half. Our balance was really good always. Our reaction, our defensive reaction was top level in the game, and gave us the chance to be always there and to force them to get more tired in the last minutes of the game and all that stuff. I think we did create first half enough chances to be leading, clear the score at half time. We didn't, but we never gave up, and we are rewarded for that. But to answer direct, yes, the confidence is there in a very good level, but you have always a new challenge in front of you, and you have to be there really knowing what Palace is capable to do. We want to win the game, they want to win the game as well, and we are going to do our best.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Marco,
Hi.
last two games you've conceded late and you've scored late. How different are those emotions for you? How different is the dressing room afterwards? How's your heart?
How you can imagine what is because that everyone it's because that we love this sport as well, because everything is so unpredictable. But of course, our feeling and taste of that win was top level, and you can imagine the feeling after the late goal at Goodison Park. How was tough for us, but we find a difference between two things, because, for example, against Everton, against West Ham at home as well, when we were so dominant, we deserved clear to win the game, and we were punished in the last minutes of the game. But in my opinion, just my opinion as a Fulham manager, that was undeserved for us, because we deserved clear to win the games. This game was slightly different, because even Frank, he recognized that the best team on the pitch was Fulham Football Club. It's the difference between one thing. When you deserve something and you didn't get, it's a little bit, the taste is a little bit different. Was the case against Everton and West Ham. This moment was a fantastic moment and evening for us in that last minutes of the game. But I think the way we played, the desire that we showed, the quality that we showed throughout the game, we deserve that good feeling.
Obviously, Harry Wilson made the difference. How difficult is it for you as a manager, and how much of your role is keeping your squad happy and explaining to the players that they're all important to the team, even if they're not starting every week?
And they are, of course. It's not easy. It's not easy to leave the last games. Players like Harry Wilson, was Adama, was being Reece Nelson. As you know, Rodrigo Muniz started playing the season. Now he's on the bench. He had last 6 months of last season was in an high level, top level as well. Now he's on the bench. I can mention Harrison Reed or Tom Carney. They are always ready to help, and they are so important for us. For example, Timo Castanho was one of the best players last season in our team, and the impact was massive in our football club. And Kenny's playing so well, and he's not playing. I can mention many. It's not just Harry. Of course, Harry is in the spotlight, of course, and well deserved because he gave us the 3 points. We have to say the way he was decisive for us. But they are not just one or two players. And at the end, I'm here to take the best decisions for each game and the best players to start the game. But he's a good example, and all of them they want to start the game, and I want them to start to be hungry and with the desire to start. But it's a good example how they can be sometimes decisive even if come from the bench 20, 30 minutes, 15 minutes.
One player who you are starting regularly is Anderson, and I don't want you to suggest that maybe Palace have struggled because they've lost him as a player, but how important has he been for you, and how impressed are you with how he's kind of seamlessly fit back into a Fulham side?
He's a player that I always rate really high since I joined the football club. A player that we played against each other several times, and I know what he's capable to do, and because that when we were looking for a central defender with certain type of profile, and one of the first ones, if not the first one, was Anderson there on the top of the list. Of course, we knew that he's going to be difficult because he was a key player for Palace, not an easy player to get from Palace, but was there always the light there? If you can, let's try to do it. In one moment was open a little bit the chance, and we tried our best, and we made an effort to have him here, but we are really pleased. If he's a problem for Palace to don't have him, not okay. I'm not the right person to talk about it. They didn't lose just Anderson; they lost some more players as well. It's not just one. Like us, we didn't lose just one player, lost more than one. Probably we and them, we are the two teams that lost more starting 11 players from one season to the other this season. But the reality that for us is being so important. Like I believe really, and because he was playing always, he was really important for them the last 3 seasons that he was there.
Thank you.